Smile Abdul Salam with BeatsBoxingMayhem.com here with Leonard Ellerbe, CEO of Mayweather Promotions. Last time I saw this man, I asked him, is he going to be coming back to Atlanta? He said, we'll see. And he is back as guaranteed. So I wanted to ask you, as far as promoting now as opposed to last time when it was around Christmas, is it more challenges in the summertime or is it actually easier because things are opening up?
Well, it's easier. It's
Okay.
easier because one thing we do know about these great fans down here, they love entertainment. And anyone who witnessed the first time we came 2 years ago, they got nothing but excitement and entertainment. There's not one fan that left this arena, State Farm Arena, who wasn't entertained. It was a tremendous event, and this will be bigger and better come June the 26th. And we're just very thankful that the entire city has embraced us. And again, this is again, you know, we're sticking to our word. We said we're going to come back, and we'll be back again too.
Gotcha.
You know,
gotcha.
we love this great city, beautiful people. You know, again, and it generates revenue for the city. You know, we've all been kind of, you know, housing and during this pandemic over the last year and a half, and this is a great opportunity for fans to come out and have a great night of entertainment.
Now, legacy-wise, this is going to be a good fight for Tank to go up to 140, possibly win the belt. But it reminded me of something that may end up being a downside. If you look at Canelo, when you start going up and down in weight, all those divisions were kind of frozen because everybody was waiting on what he was going to do as far as matchups. Do you see the same happening with Tank as far as all those divisions just waiting around to see who he picks next?
No. I mean, you have a number of very good fighters in the divisions, and I'm sure that their promoters will continue to put them in the best situations possible, just like we're going to do with Tank. Tank, unlike a lot of these other fighters, he has countless options.
Right.
He can fight at 30, 35, or 40. And we're going to make the biggest and best fights in each weight class.
Right. What was your take on what happened with Ryan Garcia? You know, it almost seemed like it was close with Tank and him fighting. Then it came out that he has these mental issues where he had to take a break. Did you see any of that coming? How did you take that, and how did Tank take that?
Well, we were never in negotiations. That was him just out there capping.
Okay.
He was just out there doing exactly that. You know, and you know, I reached out to Golden Boy, and they told me he was, you know, they already had plans for him, which I respect. And you know, we keeping it moving. There's nothing going to stand in the way of Tank doing what he needs to do, and that's continue to go out there and give the fans nothing but excitement.
Do you see other promoters following your lead down here, or do you think that you've locked it up enough where they're not going to touch it, being that you know, this is Tank's area?
You know, the world is open. You know, it's just you got to have the right product. You know, anybody can just come down here, and the fans just going to come out here and just come just to be coming. You have to have a product that something that the fans truly gravitate to, and something that they really like.
Gotcha.
Something that they really like.
How easy or difficult was it to put this undercard together? Because you had several fighters on this card with Lubin, even Rosario is coming off the loss, but these are guys that were headliners. Was it easy to get them to kind of buy into being on undercard, or was it difficult?
Well, again, when you're having a big-time pay-per-view like this, you know, any and everybody would like to be part of a platform like this to gain exposure.
Right.
You know, and that speaks volumes for, you know, Tank giving these guys an opportunity to fight on his platform. And you know, they all are excellent fighters, you know, who will go out there and put on a great show. I'm just, as a promoter, I'm just really excited that the fans will have a great card from top to bottom.
Gotcha. All right, so my last question for you, I want to direct it actually back at the media and get your opinion on this. We saw what happened with Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Everybody in the media seemed shocked. It seemed like it was a surefire thing. But it turned out that a lot of the media people weren't well informed, possibly were using wrong sources. What do you think the media can do better as far as boxing promotion and covering the sport in 2021 and beyond?
Well, a lot of times what happens is that just because somebody comes out and say something people just take it and they run with it. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But in that particular situation, I think that the press, they kind of overlooked the process.
Right.
You know, there was a process in place, and it's called arbitration. And the arbitrator, he ruled in Wilder's favor, and the promoters that were involved in talking about Fury and Joshua, they obviously overlooked that process.
Right. Gotcha.
And the results are what they are, and you know, hey, just got to keep it moving.
Exactly. All right, Leonard, I appreciate your time. Looking forward to the fight next
Thank you.
time.